All right, just to give you a quick note on our breaking news story, which you can, of course, see just on the right-hand side of your screen there. And that's really just around police in Soshanguve finding 4 bodies then as well, 4 dead bodies indeed then with gunshot wounds and partially burnt. There are about 8 people who've also been injured with regards to this. It is with regards to a community-based patrollers as well, who are in relation to this. Let's actually speak to the police spokesperson in Gauteng, Brenda Muridili, who joins us now on the line for more on this story. Brenda, thank you so much for the time then, Brigadier. Can we just get a sense of understanding of the story, if you will?
Thank you, and good morning to the viewers. The police in Soshanguve responded to a scene at about 6 a.m. this morning. When they got to the scene, they found 4 bodies. Some of the bodies were burnt and some were also shot at. And criminal investigation suggested that there were more people that were taken to hospital. So the police went to the hospital and confirmed that 8 more people were admitted as part of this incident. It is reported that by witnesses that it was around 3 a.m. when the patrollers, community-based patrollers, were convening so that they can see which streets they're going to continue patrolling. When they saw 5 men, when they approached those men, a fight ensued, and that resulted in the shooting as well as some of the bodies being burned. So at this stage, we have our Serious and Violence Crimes Unit from the districts as well as from provincial office that is busy on the scene interviewing witnesses, and we also have our forensics combing the scene. They will be investigating this case.
Brenda, are you able to share with us then with regards to this? So you've got community-based patrollers, plus you've got the 5 people that converged on the street. Do we know with regards to the 4 counts of murder, or the 4 bodies that were found, who those are exactly in terms of, are they the community-based patrollers, or were they the 5 people that are assumed in this case to have been guilty of being assailants in some way?
At this stage, we can confirm with regard to talking to witnesses and those that coordinate the community-based patrollers that the 4 on the scene are the community-based patrollers. And we also can confirm that 7 of the 8 that are in hospital are also community-based patrollers.
So the 1 would be, assumedly, one of the 5 people then that were seen converging on the street. Am I correct?
At this stage, we have not yet been able to talk to the particular individual, so we cannot confirm whether he or she is part of the assailant or as part of the patrollers.
Yeah. Do we know whether the 5 people that were noticed on the street were indeed looking to commit any criminal acts, whether they have or haven't at this stage? And this is obviously prior to this altercation happening.
Still at the edges of the investigations, we have not yet determined the motive. Investigation will determine the motive, but at this stage, what we know is that, you know, when patrollers are patrolling, when they see suspicious people, they approach them and then they talk to them. So with these ones, when they approach them, they attack them. So at this stage, we cannot really confirm what the motive is.
Would like to understand as well if there was any form of, shall we call it, weapons as well that were perhaps found on the scene, whether it be in the form of guns or otherwise that were also found. And I know you may not be able to let us know who they may belong to at present, but whether those were indeed found.
No, not at this stage. No weapons were found on the scene.
All right. Brigadier, thank you so much for that clarity. Appreciated at this morning then. Brigadier Brenda Muridili, they're helping us to just get a sense of understanding then in Marimi informal settlement in Soshanguve's extension 3 then. 4 counts of murder, so 4 bodies found then by the police in the early hours of this morning. 8 counts then of attempted murder. Those 8 people ultimately taken to hospital. Of those 8 that are in hospital, 7 of them are said to be from the community-based patrollers, with the 4 that are also dead said to have been part of that community-based set of patrollers as well. So a developing story that we'll continue to give you more on as the day progresses.